Hi friends, this is the math lesson for second grade. This is Unit 5, Lesson 9. This is our last math lesson that we are going to be doing. We are going to do the same thing that we did yesterday by starting with some data, turning it into a picture graph, and then to a bar graph. So you need page 249. You also need pages 250, 251, where we will be answering some word problems about graphs. And then you need page 252, which has some comparison problems. So let's get started. I'm actually going to have you do page 249 on your own. You have all of your data. You're going to turn it into a picture graph. Make sure you include a title and the different categories right here, the days, so Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. When you draw your picture, make sure you use the same picture for each one and draw something easy, and then do a bar graph. Same thing, title, days, don't forget your numbers on the bar graph, and then color in each different square to make your bar. You can use different colors if you want, but I would like you to pause the video right now and work on this page. When you are done, press play. All right, friends, so here is my picture graph and my bar graph. Yours should look exactly the same as mine, besides the colors that you chose if you used them and the picture that you chose for your picture graph. So go ahead, take a minute, double check that, and then we will move on. All right, go ahead and turn your paper over. So we are going to answer some questions based on this vertical bar graph. Now, in your vertical bar graph, we are looking at a classroom library of books. There are mystery books, picture books, history books, and science books. We notice that it starts at 0 and goes only up to 8 this time. I can tell that mystery books have the most, then science, then history, and then picture books have the least. So let's go ahead and take a look at our questions. Question number 1, children are reading 3 history books. The rest are on the shelf in the library. How many history books are on the shelf? So we are just focusing on history. I know that I have a total of 5 and that 3 are being read. So I have to show my work somehow. You can draw a picture or you can do a simple equation. So if I have 5 total history books, 3 are being read, that means that there are 2 history books left. You can also draw a picture and easily cross out 3. Make sure that you have history books as your label. All right, let's look at number 4. The class library has 2 more science books than math books. How many more math books must the library get so there is the same number of math books as history books? This problem sounds wildly confusing. So first of all, they are introducing another type of book, math. Math is not on our graph. So what do we know about math? There are 2 more science books than math. So what I want you to do is we're going to draw an extra bar right here. So if there are 2 more science than math, I'm going to get rid of 2. 1, 2. So my math book bar would be right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, and you can write a little math right there. So there are 4 math books, okay? 4 math books because there are 2 more science books than math. Now, let's look back at that question. It says, how many more math books must the library get so there is the same number of math books as hit mystery books? So now we're going to compare math to history. No, sorry, mystery. Math to mystery, double M's. So mystery has 7 total. Math has 4 total. So how many more does math need to get up to the same as mystery? So math has 4. It's going to get some more, and then it'll have the same as mystery. So 4 plus what equals 7? Did you say 3? If you did, you are correct. So 3, and then our label is more math books. You have to write all 3 of those words. All right, number 5. We have children reading some mystery books. The rest are on the shelf. Then the library gets 6 mystery books, new ones, and now there are 10 on the shelf. So how many are the children reading? If this doesn't sound like a 2-step problem, I don't know what does. So children are reading some mystery books. The rest are on the shelf, okay? So that doesn't really tell us anything. We know some are being read, some are on the shelf. Let's keep reading. The library gets 6 new mystery books. So let's go back to our graph. They have 7. The library gets 6 new ones. So now let's add our 6 and our 7 to get our total mystery books. So go ahead and do that now. Did you get 13? So we know there are a total of 13 mystery books. Now, it tells us that 10 of the mystery books are on the shelf. How many children are reading mystery books? So we have 13. 10 are being read, which means we have a total of 3 mystery books being read. So 3, and your label is mystery books. So not necessarily hard math to do, but sometimes the questions are a little bit confusing and can be hard to figure out what you actually need to do. All right, let's keep going. Moving on to page 251. This time we have a horizontal bar graph. Our horizontal bar graph is showing data about animals on a farm. We have sheep, rabbits, goats, and cows. Sheep, rabbits, goats, and cows. I can see that rabbits are the most, and sheep are the fewest, and goats and cows are in between. So let's take a look at question number 6. The farm has 4 more rabbits than horses. How many horses does the farm have? Now, I don't see horses on my graph, so I'm going to use the information that it gave me to determine how many horses are. If you want to use comparison bars, that is what I'm going to do. If you would rather not, you don't have to. So I know there are 4 more rabbits than horses. So rabbits goes on top, horses goes on bottom. I have 4 more. So where does that go? 4 more goes in my oval because it's attached to more. And rabbits, I know there are 7. Now, maybe you can figure this out without doing an equation because, like I said, it's simple math. Or you can do 7 minus 4 equals box to get an answer of 3. So the farm has 3 horses. Let's move on to number 7. The farm has 5 fewer goats than chickens. How many chickens does the farm have? So again, chickens are not on our graph. So I'm going to use the graph to help me. I'm going to use comparison bars. So let's see. So there are 5 fewer goats than chickens. So that tells me that there are more chickens than goats. I see 5 fewer, so that goes in my oval. I don't know how many chickens there are. It's not on the graph, but I do know how many goats there are. There are 4 goats, according to the graph, 4 goats. Now I can solve for my question mark. I am missing a total, so I'm going to do 4 plus 5 equals box. Take a minute and solve that, please. And we get an answer of 9 chickens. 9 chickens. All right, last problem on this page. There are 3 cows in the barn. The rest of the cows are on the field with the goats and the sheep. How many animals are on the field? This is a 2-step problem. Take a minute and see if you can figure it out. Pause the video. All right, friends, let's see if you got it, if you tried it. If not, that's okay. So 3 cows are in the barn. The rest of the cows are on the field with the goats and the sheep. How many animals are on the field? So we're trying to figure out, there's goats, sheep, and some of the cows on the field. So we're going to add all those up together to see what the total number on the field is. But before we do that, we need to know how many cows are on the field. We know 3 are left in the barn. So let's cross off 3. 1, 2, 3. So how many cows are on the field? We're left with 1, 2, 3 because it's doubles fact. So we have 3 cows plus our goats, which is 4, plus our sheep, which is another 3. So go ahead and solve that if you haven't already. 3 plus 3 is 6, plus 4 more is 10. So 10 animals on the field. Excellent job, my friends. All right, so we were going to do page 252 in this video, but I changed my mind. We're actually going to complete page 252 in small groups. So save that and bring it to your small group today. I will be meeting with everyone. Great job, friends. See you later.